What it do? It's your brother, old guy in the black. Hip hop news, just chilling, man. I dropped a video earlier today about Nicki Minaj. In a new song with Gucci Mane, "Make Love," and how that was. Y'all heard it. Most of the people heard it. You know, almost 10,000 of y'all heard it now, according to the statistics, and so she kind of killed it and shit. Some people say no, but most of the people in the comment section are saying yeah, she slayed the joint and whatnot. So uh, what do y'all think though? What do y'all think? Because I want to know, like, um, a few months back, I uploaded a video. When Remy first came out and she kind of had, like, she had the wind behind her back and whatnot. Everybody was hyped to see her and whatnot. And she delivered. Her and Joe got back together. That's a good marriage. Her and her husband, Papoose, strong. You know what I mean? So she came in and did a song. A lot of people thought that was directed at Nicki. Didn't make really that much waves. Maybe 100,000 views in the media, and it kind of just got swept under the rug. So now we hear then the other song with Jason Derulo. You know what I'm saying? Shots is being thrown all over the place at Remy. You know what I mean? And it's obvious, and the argument that she's putting up is like, you can't be the queen, you can't be number one if you really not a crossover joint, or like you really not like a pop slash artist who can do something with Shakira, or one of the other mainstream pop artists. If you can't do that type of sounding song, and get Grammys and awards, I mean, you really can't say you the top. So Nicki's saying that she the top because not only does she body the hood street shit, she bodies the commercial, the mainstream pop shit that bring in the real money, as they say in the industry. You know what I mean? So that's the argument. I mean, I go Remy back when she was, with Big Pun, bust the air bubbles out your sneakers days, Terror Squad days. That's how far I go back. Remy. So I mean, if you was gonna ask me who would I think would win in the battle, I'm gonna definitely go with Remy. You know what I'm saying? Even though we know that Nicki could get top-notch production. You know what I mean? She can get top-notch beats and all that. Raw lyrical content. I mean, Remy, even though Nicki bodied this joint, but Remy's gonna come back throwing. You know what I mean? Busting bazooka shots. You know what I mean? 50 cal shots, like, and you don't expect nothing less ever coming out of the lineage of Pun. You know what I mean? The Terror Squad and the Heavy Spitters, even rocking with Pat. You know what I mean? That collaboration alone there, just, them sharing each other's ideas and bouncing off each other and being loyal to each other, husband and wife, and all that. That alone, gives them an edge in the situation. You know what I mean? A lot of people saying Nicki kind of fell off. A lot of people saying that Young Ma's next up. And that Nicki better move over. You know what I mean? A lot of people saying that Nicki can't come back into the hood shit. So that was as good as it is. I'm gonna listen to it some more. I listened to it a few 5, maybe 6 times. I'm gonna listen to it some more and try to get a better perspective, of, what exactly was said in the song. I mean, is it? But I know, that's the main argument. Then, talking numbers, of course, you got to be able to sell records. These are all things that we know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? That Nicki said in the song, and basically saying that Remy can't be the queen because A, you don't sell as many records as me. B, you haven't won as many awards as me. C, you haven't had the crossover success as me thus far. So just take a back seat. That's what Nicki's saying. Remy's probably saying something different. Yeah, So we're gonna see if Nicki bow out. She said it wasn't meant for her. We're gonna see what Remy say. If Remy come back with something, she go on Hot 97 or the Breakfast Club or World Star and drop something, and then we got a little battle that ensues. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that, but that's kind of how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking at it. I think it's gonna be. I want to see it. As long as it stay on wax, we need more of that. I was just sitting back and thinking like, yo, like something about to pop off because it's been too quiet. You know what I mean? With this much talent, it's always got to be some type of feud going on. So as long as it stay, you know what I mean, on wax, on paper, and whatnot, niggas is not looking to get up, run down niggas in MIA or in the studio or New York or whatever. And they could keep it on wax and make it competitive. Let's see who number one, because it's really at the end of the day, it's only one number one. At the end of the day, like, you know, young MA, she's young in the game and shit. You gotta want to come for the top. You know, ain't no sharing it. You know, I want it all. You know, let me get my run, my 6-7 year run. You know what I'm saying? Then I may pass it over, or I just may continue to just hold it, like hold for 20 years, and just be consecutive with it. That's how I'm running. So what you got? Tell me what y'all think though. First of all, what do y'all think about the diss? Because a lot of people ain't feeling it, but a whole bunch of people is feeling it. I'm feeling it. I was feeling the length of it, and I'm feeling Gucci. Shout out to Guap. Guap. Shout out. You know what I mean? East Atlanta Center. Gucci grew on me. Because growing up in our area, we really, you know, a lot of the cats ain't really fuck with Gucci. But Gucci grew on me. I fuck with Gucci. I respect him. You know what I mean? I respect his hustle. And I respect his music. And he makes good music. If I'm not mistaken, he did it independent. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it. Yo, I'm just chilling, man. I'm chilling. It's your brother O got in the Black Hip Hop News. What y'all think? Nicki Minaj versus Remy. Or put Young Ma in there. Who's the best right now? Who's most equipped? Because looking at the long haul, you know, young M.A. is very young. Very impressionable. Any video she dropping hitting 1 million a day. Nicki also alluded to her selling out her price tag on venues, how much she's getting for walkthroughs, how much she's getting to come and do venues. She also mentioned that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Which is, again, I think she's getting somewhere maybe 500,000 to 750,000 for a show. I don't know how much for a walkthrough. I don't want to just throw a number out there, but it's definitely 6 figures. You know what I mean? To come for a walkthrough. So, yeah, I don't know what Remy getting. You know what I mean? That's high numbers, though. Nicki's definitely in another space financially. You know what I mean? And, of course, you know, some of the connections she has, some of the hot music that she made, you know, and her just being a hot artist, you know, a trend-setting artist, and really putting female hip-hop back on when Remy was locked up, and, you know, Eve did her thing, and, you know, Kim kind of fell off, and, you know, Foxy kind of fell back, and, you know, the Brat did this, and people going to movies, Queen Latifah. So it was like, all right, Nicki pop up and said, boom, you take it and just take it by the horns and kill it. Kill the game, smash it. And right now she still got it, so if Remy won it, Remy got to come get it right now, because Nicki still got it. Remy came on strong, but you can't be friendly with the cat on the top. That's just the society that we in. I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't like that. That's the way it is. So, Remy, if you want it, you got to come out with a ether like diss track, and you know, and it's all competitive, and then ride the wave and take the title, take the crown. At the end of the day, I mean, that's just the best advice I can give you. You know what I mean? No response. Don't do the Meek on us. Sorry, Meek. Don't do the Meek Millie. You don't give us nothing. You know what I mean? Gotta give us something. Even if it's like a little 16 or something. Or I don't want no emojis and talking no. Y'all, this is Big Pun era shit. So Big Pun took heads. Literally. It's off with his head. I was raised in the fucking corner of the dead. Come on, man. Shout out to Big Pun. Hey, this your brother, Oh God, in the black hip hop news. Nicki Minaj versus Remy Ma. My thoughts. I mean, hit the share, subscribe, and most important, share it, subscribe. I know Comment what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about it so we can rap in the comment section. I'm gonna interact with y'all. We're gonna move forward with this. In the black hip hop news, your #1 source for hip hop news. It's your brother O God. Subscribe, comment, like, share. Peace.